Sauce me up. I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm bossing up. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove.
I put this shit on every day like it was Easter. I put that shit on. Got these bows right in this bitch like it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. Can't fuck with nigga, be talking to them pillars. They really bitch. Make me load the banana clip and go gorilla, yeah. I get chiller when I'm feeling like P. Miller. I done been broke, I remember them cold Decembers. I came up to catch a plays in a run. I really did it. I'm certified, you can check my credentials. I really am. Ask about me, they gon' say that boy get though. I hit that bitch when the bank closed. Made 100 bonds soon as I had came home. You can't name a hood that I can't go to.
Sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up. I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Bossing up. Sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up. I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm bossing up. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I'm saucing, bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove.
I put this shit on every day like it was Easter. I put that shit on. Got these bows right in this bitch like it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. Can't fuck with nigga, be talking to them pillars. They really bitch. Make me load the banana clip and go gorilla, yeah. I get chiller when I'm feeling like P. Miller. I done been broke, I remember them cold Decembers. I came up to catch a plays in a run. I really did it. I'm certified, you can check my credentials. I really am. Ask about me, they gon' say that boy get though. I hit that bitch when the bank closed. Made 100 bonds soon as I had came home. You can't name a hood that I can't go to.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up?
Shit, cool. How you doing, Mick?
Yo, I'm here. You know, it's been a long couple days.
Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Go ahead.
Hey, shout out to everybody, man, for pulling up. I had to look. I had to make sure we do this one right though. I said, music, it's time for you to interview me. It's your time. I told y'all when it start selling in. I'm gonna make sure one of them the official ones gonna make sure they get firsthand, because y'all know my motto at the end of the day. Hey, I'm staying on my shit.
Right.
Okay.
For sure. Appreciate Mickey let me interview her. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the live. We finna get into it, man. For the people that don't know, it's a lot of stuff been going on since Mickey left Chicago. Feds approached her and told her it may be a threat against her life, and that Cooperator 3 felt a certain way and he had to be restrained, and they told her that she can stay, but she just should go in another room, a media room, and watch the trial. But they also told her they feel like it's best if she leave Chicago for her own safety. So she left. When she got back, it was a lot of stuff going on. Just tell us, before I get deeper into the situation, tell us what was your mindset and your feelings towards the people that you was dealt with when you left. Not when you heard about stuff, but what was the vibes when you left? Like, was you still cool with them? Was it all love still, or what?
I'm gonna say it was all love, because to be honest, I was confused. Everybody that I talked to was just as confused, in my opinion, as I was. So I mean, I didn't have no ill will towards nobody except to be honest, I felt some type of, I ain't gonna say I had ill will, but I felt some type of way to Cooperator 3, because I just felt like, why do that while I'm like at court though? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know when it comes to court, all that shit, especially inside the courtroom, is documented. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, that was the only thing I felt some type of way about. I just felt like, it ain't had to go to that point. It could have just been handled outside of the court. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my feelings towards nobody, hell, to be honest, I just was ready to get the fuck from update, because I ain't know what type of time it was on. Like I said, if the feds ain't did nothing else that day, they scared the fuck out of me. Okay. I was just trying to get the fuck on through. So,
Okay, so mind y'all, after the feds told her what they told her and she left Chicago, she got back home. It was still no issues. It was all love with FBG members and, you know, this people and that people. It was never no issue yet. So I seen that you did a video on YouTube the other day, that you went live on Instagram, but you posted it on YouTube. You went live on Instagram and you was addressing a situation. What was that situation that you was addressing?
All right. So, okay. So Friday morning, like soon as I got off the road from Chicago, I went live and I spoke my piece, right? And I just said how I just wish again, I said it then, that this didn't take out, I mean, took place inside the courtroom, right? Whatever. At the time, I still ain't know what it really was. I just felt like I wish it didn't take place inside the courtroom.
Right.
So, you know, that day was kind of like, I was still kind of off, you know, really was just chilling, but I was still kind of confused with it, you know. It hadn't started getting a little buzz, so people wanted to talk about it, but in the same way, I really didn't know what to say because it was just like, this is all I know. And then some people started thinking it was cap because it wasn't a lot to say at the point. So I just happened to check my request on Facebook and I saw I had a message, right? And they claim to be part of the defense team. But I get crazy shit from people all the time, right? So I left it alone. Like I ain't really, you know, care or like look into it no further. I just kept going. So I get an email, right, that said, hold on, what does it say? Give me a second. Because I'm actually, let me see if I can share my screen real quick.
And just to let the people know, Mickey is gonna speak on what she could speak on. So I understand it might be people in the comment sections with questions. I'm gonna just say this: it's only certain things that she could speak on right now. So if we don't answer your question or we don't acknowledge your question, she can't speak on it. So hold on.
So you share that. So this is partial. Of course, I left, you know, the name and contact information on. But as you can see, it say, hey, Mickey, I'm a member of the legal defense team of the trial you are currently covering. We saw you get escorted out of the courtroom yesterday, and we have some concerns about members of the media being asked to leave a public trial. We appreciate being able to talk further with you about it.
Okay, so that right there was the defense contacting you saying that they heard that you was removed from the trial.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to contact you and talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit. Now, you got a call. You got a call right before you went that day, right?
Yeah, it's a trial, yeah.
What was that call about?
So I was getting dressed. It was Cooperator 3 mom hitting me up. And I ain't gonna, I mean, she came in hot. And my cousin even had to look back like, fuck that is, like that. So she was going off about me saying that she got some money from the feds or whatnot. And she was like, she ain't getting no money from no feds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not accurate information. So I'm like, well, hold on, you know, and I'm not going to go in detail about the whole conversation. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she started saying how she work every day. Don't nobody give her no money. And I told her, well, someone in the courtroom gave me that information when Cooperator 3 stated he didn't get paid, right? Right. So she was like, no, tell whoever that is, you know what I'm saying, to tell me that, like, nah, that's not what happened. And I said, okay, well, I'm almost late for court, but I'm going to go ahead and make this video, and I'm going to drop it, and I'll send you the link. So I made a video. It was like a minute and some change. Sent her the link, and I went to the courthouse.
Okay, and the video you made, what was the video about?
I basically said she called me and said that she ain't get paid. And, you know, that's from the horse's mouth per se, you know what I'm saying, that she ain't get paid. So that's just where it's at.
Okay, so tell me, how did that even come about, that her getting paid? Like, not you don't have to say who told you if you don't want to, but I'm saying, like, how did that come up? Like, what
So
led to that?
so it would have been Tuesday. I saw YouTube video saying that Cooperator 3 got paid to testify. So
Right.
when I went into court, that was a notion, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. So as I'm taking my notes, I hear Cooperator 3 say, ain't nobody paying me to be here. Like, I'm volunteering, like, I'm not getting paid for this. So I'm like, hold on, but I thought it was payments. So the person sitting next to me, right, who goes to trial often, I can't say they go every day, but that be there a lot. I'm like, I thought Cooperator 3 get paid. And I was made aware, nah. But the mom got $2,700 to relocate. Now, I'm be honest, at that point, I'm thinking, okay, it was said in court, they just got it mixed up in the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why when I went live, I said it, okay? Because I'm thinking it was said in court. That's how it's known, and bloggers, YouTubers got it wrong.
Okay.
So
So my understanding is, blogger said that he was paid to take the stand and give information or whatever the case may be. But when he was in court, he said he let it be known that he didn't get paid.
Right.
Now, it was a person that was sitting next to you said, nah, he didn't get paid, but his mama got paid to relocate. Okay, now I'm not asking for that person identity, but that person was also connected to cooperator number 3.
Correct.
So you have a person.
I have used that person for information from the trial before I even went to the trial. So to me, that was a reliable source.
Okay, so this person is in FBG, and he's been giving you information way before you got the trial.
Correct.
And he the one that told you that cooperator number 3 mom was paid to relocate.
Correct.
So this allegation came from the inside.
Correct.
Okay. So his mom contacted her and was like, look, I didn't get paid. Mickey went and dropped the video before she even went to court while she was getting ready. So that right there should let y'all know that it was no issue with Mom Dukes, because if it was, she would have never cleared that up.
Correct. Yeah, but like I said, she came in hot, but by the end of the conversation, everything was cool. She told me have a great day at court. I told her have a good day at work. That was that.
Okay. So now you get to court, all this stuff happened. Boom, 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 boom. You get back. You get contacted by O Block defense attorney.
I ain't gonna put it like that. I got contacted by
a defense attorney.
A defense team for one of the defendants. Let me put it like that.
Okay. So one of the defendants' attorneys contacted you and said,
no, the first one was a member of the legal team. He wasn't an attorney. I think he was a paralegal.
Okay. So they contacted you and said, we heard that you got kicked out the court or got removed.
We saw you being escorted. Like that email, that screenshot, that was what he actually wrote.
Okay. So they saw you being escorted and they wanted to talk to you, or somebody else wanted to talk to you about it?
Well, they said they wanted to talk to me. So just because I know it might be confusing, I spoke to 2 different defense teams. So one defense team hit me up first, and then a second one hit me up later.
Okay. Now, when y'all talk, and you ain't got to go into detail, but what was told to you to spark that live that you did the other day?
Well, the first conversation with the paralegal didn't really spark too much, other than they wanted to just know why I was removed from my perspective, right?
Right.
And I basically told the story, like I just said, like, you know, I was told it was comments, threats made towards me, safety, blah, blah, blah. So they said, well, you know, this is a public trial. You know what? I'm sorry that you was removed. That shouldn't have happened because you didn't like violate anything. And then they told me, well, another defendant's legal team would like to speak with me and get my side of things also. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me the phone number and I contacted the other attorney. And I mean, when you want to, that's where I got more info from. The first one just wanted my side of things. And they asked me if I was coming back because they need neutral media there to cover the whole trial, not just be one-sided. But I told them, nah, I'm not coming back. Like, I'm already back in the South.
Okay. So after you talked to the first person, you contacted the second person that they gave you the number to.
Mm-hmm.
So the second person, what was the weight of the content they told you to make you spark up that live that you did on Instagram?
So it started off, you know, like the first conversation. Asked me what happened. So I said the story again.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer was like, well, that's interesting because that's not the information we were provided. So
Okay.
at that point, I'm like, well, what were you provided? And I was told that Cooperator 3 mother contacted FBI agents and said, basically, I was trying to get in contact with Cooperator 3 through her to do an interview, and that I had contacted her and the manager, still trying to like get in contact with Cooperator 3. Also that I DOXX, y'all know how the internet is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them, the whole family, Cooperator 3 and his family. That I was sharing pictures with a name, you know what I'm saying? But it was the wrong name, things like that. And said that according to the prosecution, that I was questioned by the agents in regards to this DOXX. And I'm like, oh, they ain't mentioned none of that. You know what I'm saying? I was only told about the threat. That's it.
Okay. So just for the people, did you DOXX their family?
I did not.
Okay. Did you contact them and try to get an interview or speak with cooperator number 3?
Never. Now, I do want to clarify that. Are you going to get into how even do I need to wait? Because I don't want to go out of order.
So you didn't do none of the stuff they said you did?
Basically, no. I didn't do anything they said that I did.
So what ran across your mind when they told you that? What was your response like? Did you feel like you had to defend yourself, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what was
originally, I'm gonna be honest, my first thought was these people gonna line me up. Like, for real, that was my first thought. And I just said, and I'll be honest, my first thought was these people. Not nobody in particular, just these people to line me up, right? Then my next thought was, why would they lie to the feds knowing it's gonna get back in court? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, that's crazy. Like, are they trying to sabotage the case? Like, this is my thought process. But as far as what I verbally said to the attorney was, what the fuck, to be honest. That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck? And I said, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? I only met Mama Duck in person one time, which was the day in court, and she was nothing but genuine to me. showed me love. So I'm confused now. Again, I don't know the full scope yet. They still just telling me pieces of what's what. So I really don't know who all was a part of it at that point, other than Cooperator 3 and his mom. So
okay, so in that situation, did you let them know how you knew them and what happened? Because if they saying all this stuff here, like I feel like damn, like you should let them know like what's the real like tea like behind this situation. Like, no, I didn't contact them. Did you let them know?
So yeah, so I did. So it'll back up just a little bit. When the FBI marshal, which I'm not sure if he's a marshal, but the police, the federal police that took me out of court, he said something to me. He said, "You're a blogger, right?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, do you have history with the witness that's currently on the stand?" And I said, no, I don't have no history with nobody. I cover a lot of people, including the defendants, on my YouTube, but I don't have no history. So when I talked to the defense attorney, I'm like, no. The only reason why I ever even knew who Cooperator 3 mom was because she started following my social media after Mama Duck came on Triple Threat.
Right.
And and I said at that point, she shared one of my matter of fact, she shared my reel, to be exact, of the snippet of Mama Duck talking, and she said some things. And I inboxed her like, hey, you could come on Triple Threat, and you know what I'm saying? We can talk about it. We don't have to talk about per se you and Mama Duck situation. We can just talk about, how it is being in Chicago dealing with all this, right? So it wasn't still wasn't nothing about Cooperator 3. And this was in November, before any thoughts of going to Chicago trial even happened.
Okay, so after you explained to them the current events that happened from when you first met her to the trial, what was their response once they realized that you was lied on, that you never contacted these people to try to contact Butter or all this stuff that they said? Once you explained to them the real rundown, what was their reaction?
The reaction was like, oh, really? Because they said, they gave me a little like brief synopsis of how the legal precedent is there. Like they're like, it's a public trial. So for a member of the media or even a regular person to be removed from court, they have to have foundation for it. And they're like, if everything that was relayed to them, and I'm gonna say this, for those who don't know, when I was in court, and I told y'all when I first went live, it was a lot of commotion. They were having a sidebar about this whole situation. So to clarify, the reason why, for those who may have been in the courts, to not know these things that I know now, is because it was done on a sidebar.
So it was a commotion that went down in court while you was inside the court before they took you out.
Yep, and I didn't even know it was about me.
And it was about you. And what was that? What was going on?
This was when the conversation came up about how the FBI agents was contacted by Cooperator 3 mom and given XYZ, and that Cooperator 3 provided information. And from what I'm being told, Cooperator 3 was the one that used the D word to his transport agents, and that he actually attempted to run out of the witness room to attack me while I was in the court, and I knew nothing about it.
So the whole time you sitting there thinking they just having a sidebar, Cooperator 3 is trying to run out the witness room to attack you, and this whole sidebar was about you.
Yep. And again, clarification. If, again, I wasn't in court any time after this, I don't know if they have now put it on record. But from my understanding, they requested that it is made public what was discussed on the sidebar. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So the stuff that happened on your behalf would be put into this case, into the transcripts and stuff like that.
Correct.
So Mickey Truth is a part of this trial now.
Yes.
Okay, so
only in this situation. Now, I ain't got nothing to do with the case, but
right,
this will be considered a technicality.
Okay, now I was just finna speak on that. Now, when you say this will be considered a technicality, tell me like how, like just tell me what can happen. Like what can be a situation by this being a technicality?
So, from my understanding,
the best of your understanding.
From my understanding, being that it was no foundation from what I'm hearing, right, for me to be removed from court, and I said again, the issue is me being removed from the courtroom.
All right.
Like that's the fucking problem. I had to be removed from the courtroom. Then if it's no foundation, because again, all of what I'm being told was said about me was lies. That means that it's no foundation. That means my First Amendment right was violated to attend the trial, be in the courtroom. And what people don't know, and again, this, I can't tell you exactly what's going to come of it, but what people don't know is when someone's First Amendment right is violated inside a courtroom, whoever is a defendant on that case, their Sixth Amendment right can be argued that it has been violated, which is part of, I don't quote me verbatim how it goes, but they have a right to a public trial.
So you saying it can be a situation where they defense attorney put in a motion for a mistrial?
Correct.
That's big. That's big. So tell me this. All this stuff have took place. You went live and you was getting bashed because people felt like you wasn't, well, they was saying that you wasn't being truthful. They was, you know what I'm saying, basically taking up for the mother. What's one thing that you want out of this situation right here when it all come out? What's something that you want that side to do or say?
I don't want nothing no more. Like, I'm gonna be honest. And I want to say this because again, this is based off what I'm being told, right? It breaks my heart that YouTubers and bloggers is spinning this mama duck scenario, because she was genuinely nice to me, no issue. She checked on me. Like when I left out of the courtroom, out the courthouse, she was coming in and she like, no, you don't have to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She genuinely was concerned, you know? So I hate that YouTubers are spinning it like she had something to do with it. Because at no time was she mentioned in the allegations. At no point. Okay? So and this is just what I'm being provided based on the information I'm being provided. And I just hate that she's getting caught up in this. But to be honest, I don't want nothing. At first I was like, well, I want an apology, but at this point we're beyond it because now I'm tied up into this situation and I never wanted to be and didn't have to be, because even if, as I said before, it was an issue, if I wanted justice for my loved one, right, and I knew something like this was taking place, for one, I would have stopped it. Or for two, I would have told, like, if it was a blog, I would say, hey, you might not need to go in the courtroom. This is going on. I ain't trying to have no issues where this case, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. And it just shows, you know, the content of some people. So and okay. I just want to clarify something. Because the defense filed any motion doesn't mean it's going to be granted. But
right.
The motion, if it hasn't already been filed, will be filed, which means, right, if the defendants are found guilty, just like I said in the Melly case, right, what that means, if it's any type of technicalities during the trial, that means it's grounds for what? Appeal.
Right.
So that's what makes it, because you know what I'm saying? Like, this could have been avoided by, for one, hell, just tell me, hey, you don't need to go in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yeah, but I just
so to backtrack what you said, because I also seen stuff like this on the internet too. People is trying to implicate that Mama Duck has something to do with what happened to Mickey.
Yeah.
And according to the information that the defense told you, Mama Duck has nothing to do with this.
Correct.
So I'm not gonna lie, I seen YouTubers making videos about this too. I don't understand how they get that and where they get that from. So, you know, the clear Mama Duck name, for anybody that's seen a video saying that Mama Duck was the cause of this, that's cap. Mama Duck had nothing to do with this. Mama Duck had nothing to do with this. She actually was hanging out with Mama Duck after that and was at Duck party. So we know Mama Duck had nothing to do with this. It was another thing you said. With when you was talking about the appeal stuff, right? Like you said, now the defense, it's a technicality, so they gonna do whatever they feel is necessary. Like anytime something happened in the court that's a technicality, they gonna put a motion in. So
yeah, because you got to have it on the record. That's how you get your appeal.
Right. So like you said, they gonna put a motion in and ask for mistrial or whatever the case may be. 9 times out of 10, they not gonna get it. Right. But that's just the process. Just in case when it come down the line, they have a whole situation to appeal. You know what I'm saying? So technically, people trying to sabotage a person may end up sabotaging the whole case type stuff.
Correct.
That's crazy. So tell me this. All this stuff that you know now, all this stuff that happened, what's your look or your like, what is you thinking now when it comes to this situation? Do you think that they may have you come to court? Like,
I hope not. But I do want to say something, because y'all know at the end of the day, I stand on business, especially my business. Okay. I do want to be the first person to say this, because as far as I know, I don't believe the motion is public. I can't even tell you what's in the motion. I don't know. But I did sign an affidavit statement, basically debunking every allegation that was made about me on the sidebar. So that's it.
So to sum it all up, you basically told them what you just told us.
Yep. And two of my YouTube videos and a screen recording of my history with Cooperator 3 mom will be submitted as an exhibit with the motion that they filed.
Okay. So,
and you heard it straight from the source. I ain't like your favorite rapper. Hey, you heard it from me. Okay. When it dropped, just know I already had told you. I do want to do this, and again, like I said, I don't know if they actually filed a motion for mistrial. I can't tell you what the actual motion is. Right. All I'm saying is a motion was filed by the defense, and it includes what happened to me. I can show you just that's blurry. I probably can't show it's blurry. Okay, but I can tell you when the paperwork comes out, right? My affidavit or statement, because at the end of the day, it means the same. I ain't about to sugarcoat this shit, but okay, I debunked everything. I said how I met, not only or came in contact not only with Cooperator 3 mom, but also Mama Duck. And I made clear, okay, it was always nothing but cordial politeness. It was no issue. I also provided that I never posted any pictures of Cooperator 3 mom. I've never even put her name on anything. Even the video where I address the payment. I do address the situation with when I went on 16 shot 'em, where I read my notes and somehow Cooperator 3 was misinformed or confused about what I said, as I said in my YouTube video. Right. And 16 shot 'em corrected him to say, hey, that's not what she said, right? So I did put that in my statement. Also, basically, I put that I've never tried to reach out to anybody to interview Cooperator 3.
So basically, the same thing that you've been saying since you got back, that's basically what you told them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, for the people, it may come out, it may not. We don't know yet. She don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? But everything that she told them, she been telling us from the day one since she got back.
And it's about 5 videos saying the same thing. That's what I put. I've never, everything that was said, that's Mama Duck right there.
You want to come up?
If she wants to, she come up.
I'm going to drop the link if you want to come up, Mama Duck.
So, that's,
And my thing is, too, what I don't understand is you was with these people.
And I want to clarify something, right? Mm-hmm. I was with Mama Duck and the people around her. I never saw Cooperator 3 mom or him outside of that, Cooperator 3 outside of court, and I never saw his mom. So I was only around Mama Duck and who she had around her for the time I was up there.
All right. Okay, but and you was with supposed to be somebody that was over Butter musically, right?
Only at court.
In court. In court. And I heard you say something that if they would have just told you what was going on, you would have never went in. Because I seen on the video, he said he knew Butter wanted to slap you. And you said all you had to do was just tell me how Butter felt, and I wouldn't even went in the courtroom.
Right. Because I've said it so many times. My dad has been through the legal system so much. I've been to multiple trials. I know how that goes. You can't have shit happening in the court. It's all on record. Regardless of what, it's all on record. So and I said it before I even was contacted by anybody. I just wish it would have been handled before I even stepped foot in that courtroom. Right. Or at least, because one of the questions that was asked, according to what I'm being told, was how did Cooperator 3 know I was in the courtroom?
And how you think he knew you was in the courtroom?
I'm gonna say, to be honest, it's no way he saw me, because not on that particular day, because I was late. Now, day one, I was there for sure. He saw me. He was just coming in. But that morning, when I got there again, Seti Nash was already there. And if he didn't see Seti Nash, he definitely didn't see me, because I came after Seti Nash. And when I went to sit down, his manager said that he was already in the room. So somebody provided to him that I was there. He didn't see me.
So, and then, and I'm trying to think the process. I don't know the process and how it goes once they in the courtroom. I know he can't have no phone. Hold on a moment. Hold on. I think I put the wrong link. I'm finna do it again. I know he don't got no phone, so that's like crazy to me. How did he know unless he knew before he got to court already? He already knew you was coming.
Well, definitely probably could have known I was coming because I did say on the 16th shot on live that I was going to come back on live with him the next day to talk about what happened that day. So definitely could have been, you know. But now that's a question they want to know because from my understanding, it was an issue. So from what I was explaining, like once a witness go in the room, like it can't be no conversation between even the prosecutors or the defense or nothing like that. So the concern was, well, how was this communicating about what was going on with the blogger?
Right. How you doing, Mama Doc?
I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear us?
At all?
I can't hear.
I'm finna drop you down and come back up. Yeah.
Can she hear?
Come back up. Come back up, Mama Duck. So tell you the truth, that's what I think. I think that he knew before he got there, and he already had it in his mind plan that once court start. Because I'll tell you the truth,
and that's crazy to feel. That's still crazy though. Like this is your, like, you know what I'm saying? This case is surrounding the murder of one of your friends, family. I'm not sure they related, but you know, somebody close to you. Why would you want to do anything in that courtroom or attempt to do anything in that courtroom? Because mind you, like, let's really think about it. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Okay. So if I was sitting there in the gallery, right, and he did come in and try to attack me, the jury would have been in there.
Right.
Do you know what that would have did? Immediately?
Right.
So, like, my thing is, why, if you felt that angry, why want to do something in the courtroom?
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Mama Duck, did you hear like what we was talking about beforehand?
I just joined in. That's why I joined in. I got the notification. So I'm just coming in, and I read a couple of comments, and that's why I joined in.
So I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Y'all recap me on what's going on.
Okay. So the defense team contacted me a couple days ago about the situation the last day I was there.
Okay.
So according to them, okay, they're saying, and I'm not saying his name, I call him Cooperator 3, but Cooperator 3 mom contacted them, the FBI, and said that I was putting out her information, like basically doxing her. I was sharing her picture. I tried to contact her and his manager to talk to him while he was on the stand. Basically a bunch of lies. Yeah. And the defense.
I decided not to even go back to the trial. I'm not even going back. I'm not, because after today, I can't stand it. And at this point, it's like desperate, okay? And I can't risk my son not getting justice because I'm not able to. I've been sitting in that courtroom for a month, and I just couldn't help it. And I left out, but my sister, she saw me upset, so of course they trying to just come up with anything. You know, I'm not even gonna go back there. Okay, I will just here. I got enough family going. I just decided after today, I'm not even going back. It's probably like 2 more weeks left. Okay, I can't do it. I thought I could.
Right.
But I can't, y'all. I can't. And I'm not finna keep pretending like I'm Superwoman and that I can sit there do that stuff. I'm getting teased. I'm getting smirked at. I'm getting harassed. I feel like I'm the offender when I'm the victim because I feel like there's nothing else. There's nothing else. So to avoid anything, I'm not going. I can't say too much about that. All I can say, the defense is gonna try to do anything in their power. To, you know what I'm saying, because it's too far in the trial now. Okay, it's too far. So I'm not gonna speak on it because this will be something else they'll try to do.
Right. And that's what I was just saying.
Just decided I'm not going no more. I was
and that's what I was saying, Mama Dog. I was just saying, like, I wish I was just told that last day I wouldn't even went to the courthouse. Like, this is like it's crazy. I wouldn't even went in.
From my understanding, that they were more about they were more worried about your protection because you're not from here and the stuff that's supposed to happen with you in 16. Okay. So, but I know I'm like, when I remember I went live and I said, and I told everybody, y'all so worried about this case, it's open. Come see for yourself.
Right.
And you did your shit. You drove 12 fucking hours just so you can have front row of the action. It be all type of people in there who I don't know. I'm not going around questioning who is this. Long as I'm on this side, and I don't care who on the other side.
Right.
Don't assume because somebody sit on our side that they with us or we brought them there. This is a free courtroom. It's open to the public.
Yeah.
Right.
To insinuate that I said anything, I don't know what happened, but when you came up here, I just tried to show you some Chicago.
And that's what I said. And that's what I said.
I invited you to Duck Party. I just wanted you to see how we live, how we party, how we celebrate it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about no gang and all no blocks and all that. That wasn't nothing but love. I was around people who, since this shit happened to my son, have not been around me.
Yeah.
And everything got just, and we came together for Duck, and it was beautiful. It was perfect. We ate, we drunk, we played pool, we played cards, we listened to music, and we celebrated my son's 30th birthday. And peace.
Yep. And I said it, and I hate that YouTubers and bloggers are spinning this because I just had to address that earlier. Like, you was genuinely.
And from my understanding, they never told you to leave. It was your choice to leave. When I got there, Mickey was standing on the corner. I say, "Why are you doing out here?" She tried to explain some of the stuff that was going on. But when I went in there, I got the whole lowdown. And I ran into Sadie. Sadie met us in the cafeteria. And he was just talking, and he was telling us that basically they were saying he did a video that posted said a motherfucker needs to do butter like they did KTS Trey or something like that. That's why they removed him, because they felt he was potentially threatening a witness. And they said something else about more people saw the video than they saw his apology. So it's just a whole bunch, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like they don't want nothing or nobody to mess up this case. They put millions into this thing, okay?
Right.
And anybody that they feel that the defense is going to try to use to throw this case off, they asking people to stay away.
Right.
That's why I'm staying away.
I wish they would have told me that before I got in that courtroom. I would have stayed away. Like, for real. I wouldn't even went in there.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just decided I'm not even going to it no more. It's just, it's too much. It's too much.
And the crazy part about it though, these people is trying to discredit her and get her throughout, but at the same time, they can possibly hurt the case with their actions.
Real shit. Yeah, with their actions. It can backfire. It can backfire, basically.
And that's what this whole lie was about, because the defense contacted me.
And why they contacting? Is they contacting all the other bloggers? Do they know one of the defendants' mama be talking to the bloggers? You see, that's what I'm saying. Right. They ain't gonna say that. That right. One of the defendants' mama be getting up with the bloggers and telling them what's going on and all this and all that.
Yeah, they contacted me saying that about, and that's where I got the information about me doxing Cooperator 3 and his mom. They said that they told the FBI agents this information that morning.
Girl, they reaching. They ass is fucking reaching.
Yeah. And I said, I ain't never shared.
You know you ain't do. They reaching. They desperate. They desperate and are reaching.
Yep, that's what they came to me with. And I'm like, I ain't never shared a picture of that lady or nothing. I said, I've never seen her, none of that.
No, they talking about the picture of me and you.
No, they're talking about his mom, not you. You wasn't, and I had to make clear. No, you wasn't
when I saw the look, she sent me the link. The way you was explaining about me not saying that, and she thought I said that. Right. It had me, her, and your face on it. So that's probably what they talking about.
Her, she was in that picture?
Yes, me, you, and her was on. You got your little logo. I'm at the top, and she on the other side. And it says something about Mickey Truth explain something, girl.
I gotta look at it.
She sent me the link, and when I pressed it, remember I called you after that. You was in the back. And I say, what's going on here? I'm just as lost as every motherfucking body, okay?
No, that picture was Duck was on that picture. That's Duck? Not her. Yeah, that's Duck on that picture.
Hold on. Damn, I can't go to it because I'm gonna hang up from y'all. Because she sent me the link.
Yeah, I might say send me that, because what I'm seeing, that's the one with me and you and Duck. Okay, yeah, send it to my phone.
I'll send it to your phone.
But yeah, so that was the notion, that they provided. And that's why I said it the other day on my live, I'm going off of what they said to me. Is like, at the end of the day, where they got it from, they're claiming it was from the prosecution on a sidebar that morning. So I'm going off of what they said to me. They said this is what the prosecution said. But, I regret that morning even going. I just wish somebody would have been like, just don't come. It's too much tension. I didn't know. Yeah, it's just. And let me clarify something too. I was removed from the courtroom, taken to the 19th floor. They say I can go in the room, and like I told y'all, they done told me it's a threat. I'm not going in no damn room. I'm getting up out of here. So just for clarification, I was removed from the courtroom, then taken to another floor to go into another room, and I was not going into another room when you telling me dangerous people trying to do something to me. So yeah, just for clarification, y'all.
Right. Yeah, this is a unfortunate situation.
Very unfortunate.
The defense, I feel like, like Mama Duck said, they going with their move. You know what I'm saying? Anything could help them, and that's something that they seen could help them in a way. So they reached out to Mickey and let her know. Like,
and that's why I just wish, and that's why I say even more, being that it's you know, people that's supposed to be doing this for Duck, why would you even like let me go to the courthouse? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was on that type of time for you, the last thing you should want it to be tied up to the courthouse, though.
Right.
That's my whole thing. Like, I would have stayed back. I would have not went. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I've never met Duck a day in my life and wasn't even familiar with him before I started blogging, right? But even me, I wouldn't want to mess up no case. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the reason why something goes bad. I would have stayed back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have went.
Right.
That's why I just wish if it was already discussed, you know what I'm saying, prior to everything, why not just say, yo, you might want to leave, you know? Hey, I wouldn't even mind if the FBI would have stopped me downstairs. Like, just the notion of why letting me get into that courtroom. And I sat there for 20 minutes seeing all this commotion. That's the crazy part. Not knowing the commotion was over me being in there.
So is it anything else that you feel like you want to get off your chest in this situation? Is it, you know, anything you want to say to anybody, or, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, out of everybody, the situation was Mama Duck, because I felt awful for one that people were spinning the narrative even before I even found out about everything else that allegedly was said, right, on the sidebar. I just was like, she really like me and my cousin. It was just me and my cousin. That's it. She welcomed us. We ain't felt out of place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no issue. We felt like we really had a vibe. Like, hell, I ain't even tell you, like, I felt like I was at my people's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that she, you know, she genuinely showed me love, all that. And for all this to take place and that people, you know what I'm saying, spinning it, that's the part I don't like. And then, you know what I'm saying, the only person I feel for is Mama Duck, to be honest. Everybody else, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I just really, you know, that was, you know, and that's the reason I decided not to, you know, drop nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason. Mama Duck is the reason I just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I didn't do none of what is being said to y'all that I did. And that's it. Like, I don't want no parts of it at all.
Right. So just to lighten this up a little bit, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of thick.
Oh, tell me about it. Welcome to the real life right now.
On my YouTube. My phone died, y'all. My phone died.
I figured that.
So that's my whole thing. I was just, you know, I was just saying, Mama Duck.
What is we need to clear up right now?
So it's really like I told them basically, I cleared up the fact because out of all this, I hate the narratives they pushing with you. And I cleared that up because they were saying like things like you took me out there and all that, but y'all showed me nothing but love. And I just want to be clear with that. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew that you showed me nothing but love, even when we was at the party.
We wasn't even talking about that shit. We wasn't even
at all.
We didn't even. It was about Carlton Weekly. We didn't even talk about. Baby, when we left that courtroom, that's where the fuck she left. Whatever she reported, she went back to her room. I called her. I dropped her to low. She came all the way till we was fine. We wasn't even in Chicago.
Right.
Okay. So we wasn't even in Illinois, was you?
Nope.
We wasn't even in Illinois. That baby drove all the way there, her cousin, and I hope I did my best showing her some good hospitality.
You did. But I ain't even get no videos like that. I ain't even had my phone out.
I made sure I didn't tell nobody who she was. But a couple of people recognized her, like my cousin. Leslie was like, that's Mickey, ain't it? I said, damn. I say, be quiet, unless she don't want nobody to know. She chilling. Right. She ain't know none of that. She trying to enjoy herself.
Right. And I did. I had a great time.
And that was it.
And I ain't gonna lie, she did let me know. She say she felt like she was a part of the situation. She felt like she was a part of y'all family. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how. And that's how. Why you think so many people always attach themselves to us? Like I tell people 1,000 times. When I lived up north, it was in 2014. When I lived up, I moved from 63rd in 2012. Them babies followed me everywhere I went. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because they was following Duck.
So to lighten it up just a little bit, what was the vibes at the party? Because I seen pieces of it live and I seen pictures. What was the vibe?
I was drunk off Tito's, honey.
Oh, you fixed me that drink. I said, oh no.
Around and I saw Dutchie, Young, come through the door. I started crying. I was so happy. Like I say, even in death, my baby bringing motherfuckers together.
Yes.
And it was, man, you ain't had people looking over their shoulders like
at all. Not even us.
Everybody was cool. I was on Mickey ass. What? I'm like, is you cool? You okay?
That's why I said you showed me love.
You okay? Like
it wasn't no negativity. Nobody was all in my face. Like who you? Everybody was cool. Like everything was cool. Everything.
And she and her cousin was just sitting in the cut. Just walking, watching. Then I sat at the table at one of the tables. I'm like, come over here, y'all. They got their chair and came and sat at the table. And we blew shit back.
Okay.
And Mickey was like, I'm going home. I can't do no more. I said,
okay. I was like, man, I got to drive. I don't even know where I'm going. I got to go.
Because I fixed her a drink. And she's like, oh, Mom, I'm like,
man, let me tell you. I was like, what kind of drink is this?
The cousin was like, this motherfucker good.
Yes.
But she like, I got to drive, so I juiced her shit up. She was just sitting there just chilling. But it was nice. It was nice.
It was. It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was lit, okay? They came out and showed love for sure. I had fun though. That's why I said just like, man, my first 24 hours in Chicago was way different than my last 12 hours. You know, I wish the vibes just could have continued out, but I just wanted to be clear. You showed me nothing but love, and everybody around you that I was around. So I just wanted to be clear on that. Shout out to Mama Duck's husband. He is funny as hell. Okay? He is funny as hell.
Yeah, man. We just hope everything go accord. We hope they don't have Mickey have to get on the stand.
Mickey ain't getting on nobody's stand. Hey,
just stand on Mickey.
Yeah.
I ain't coming to no Chicago to get on no stand, okay? If they was trying to knock my ass out in the gallery, what the hell is gonna happen on the stand?
Yeah.
But no, it just, my whole thing, my only part is I cleared up that I never doxed nobody. You know what I'm saying? I never contacted
they say you what?
That I doxed the lady. I never did
that. What is dox? What is that? I'm slow.
Shared her personal information.
Oh, so that's what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
Where is the proof? Where you do it at?
Right, and that's like I had to write a statement stating like I never did that. I never talked to her. The only person I talked to was you and Prince. and that's it. Like I had to clear that up. Like I've never, because the allegation was I tried to talk to him while he was on the stand. Like that night, like I was trying to communicate with him. I never tried to talk to him.
You was with us. He wasn't around us.
Exactly. So I wrote my statement to say that. Like I never everything in that statement is me debunking what they said I did. I'm like, I never did none of that at all. I never said no false info. You know what I'm saying? I did do a clarification, right? Because once she called me, she said the info I had got wasn't true. But that was it. I was like, I've never, done none of that. So
and she thought I told you that. Like, I've been knowing this lady 30 plus years. I don't know you that well.
Yeah,
why would I
that's
tell
what I
you her
said.
business like that?
Exactly. And that's what I said. And I was surprised. And I told you on the phone. Now I was surprised she said that to you because I had already said you didn't tell me that. So it was messy. But
well,
I wrote a statement saying that didn't happen, and that's that.
Well, I'm quite sure she know I ain't do no shit like that, but
Can you put her I think that's her in the comment. You put that on because again, and she's saying it herself. I never tried to talk to him. So I don't know where they got it from, but the defense is saying that the prosecution
get on there, Denise. Hit the link. Send her the link, y'all, so she can get on there.
Music got to drop it.
I dropped it.
Yeah,
and don't get on here hollering, sis.
So
Because we crazy. You know we crazy.
Look, you know my page hot right now. Definitely a couple feds looking at my shit right now. Okay. No.
So my whole thing is though, right? If nobody never called the feds and said this, why would the defense call her and tell her that until basically make it seem like that's gonna be something they're gonna use on their behalf?
Right.
Okay, they can try to be up to the judicial system to allow that shit. They reaching, and I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Right.
Okay. They doing their job as defense attorneys. That's all I can say about that.
Right.
So
I'll be honest though, because it's like I'm like, why would that be put in there like that? Like just somebody that's not on the case calling FBI agents. Like, why would they just put that in there like that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I'm glad I beat my little case, honey. I ain't really.
But listen, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was hot, Mama Duck. I was hot. I said these people line me up.
Out. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
I said, and I probably shouldn't have said that, right? Because I think that's where people started running.
You said that?
No, I said they tried to line me up when they told me the FBI was contacted about me. I'm like, these people trying to line me up. Trying to give me a bad case. I was like, what the? I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I was hot.
I don't even have a state case. Like, how could you go just skip state and go straight to Fed? That's crazy.
Man, look. I was shaking my boots. I'm like, look, I'm not going to jail. I ain't never tried to contact them. I was thinking about giving me for witness tampering, all types of shit. I ain't never tried to call that boy. Like, what? So, yeah.
All right.
It's so sad. I just want to sleep. I just want to just give me a good night's rest and wake up refreshed, yawning. And I ain't gonna be all right till I can do that. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm stressing, y'all. I'm really.
I can only imagine, man. Because look, you've been going through this for a while. I just dealt with a little pressure for a couple of days, and I probably got about 10 grades in the top of my head from it. So my heart goes, and that was my whole thing. I'm like, the only person, to be honest, my heart was just aching for was you. Like, it was like the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had genuine conversations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I know that a lot is weighing on you. And so, like, getting involved with all this, I'm just like, is nobody thinking about the toll it's taking on her, you know?
Right.
God got me, y'all. Nobody got me.
Amen to that. Well, I still say I love you, okay? I'm glad you welcomed me in.
Too,
I enjoyed it. We're gonna have to do it again, but I ain't coming back to Chicago.
Nah, I'm gonna come visit too. You
okay, yeah. I ain't coming. You gotta come down south.
You came in the trenches, goddamn. You like,
you better let them know, okay?
You came in the trenches like, shit. I'm in there.
Everybody thought I was crazy.
I was late. She beat me there. So when I walked in, I
was crazy for coming.
I noticed when I walked in and I turned around and I was like, and that was the first transaction we had. And then it was lunchtime. I said, come on, let me buy you lunch, girl. Come on.
Okay. I said, say less. Let me go get my food.
And then we talking about Duck's party. I'm like, if you ain't doing nothing, just come on, chill with me. How long you up here? She say, till tomorrow. I say, good. You ain't doing nothing tonight. Mm-hmm. Come party with us. And she like, okay, I didn't think she was gonna come.
I pulled up, okay?
She pulled the fuck up, goddamn.
Everybody was like, don't go to that party. I'm like, I'm mad.
Pulled the fuck up. And
I'm mad I missed the video though. I was trying to make it to the video, but I was
it was good vibes. I got my pictures and videos, so I'm gonna post them. I'm just trying to wait. But I'm gonna post them. I gotta edit them a little bit. But
right.
I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna post our pictures we took.
Definitely. Matter of fact, I need that picture with me, you, and your sisters.
Huh?
The one, me, you, and your sisters. I need that. You never sent it to me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send it to you. But I'm finna go and get ready and take my apples out bath because my bones hurt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Mama
and
Duck.
I'll talk to y'all. And
all right,
y'all
Mama
stay
Duck.
safe and y'all keep doing y'all journalism.
You too, Mama
Do
Duck.
your homework first, but do your journey.
All right, Mama Duck.
All right.
All right.
So do that homework first.
Do it. Definitely do your homework first. Okay. Hey. And that's just that. It's nothing. Like I said, you know, my whole thing before tonight, like I said, I didn't know what was what. That's why I kind of was talking in cold the last couple days. And I was dealing with a lot of different emotions, right? So it was just like, what the fuck? I ain't trying to be tied up in this shit. So, you know, once everything settled, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to come live tonight. And I'm glad Mama Duck pulled up. Because like I said, it was love and that was the whole thing. I was seeing the videos and I'm just like, why are they doing her like that when she had nothing to do with, you know, nothing? You know what I'm saying? You know, Cooperator 3 mom was in the chat and, you know, she clarified some things again. You know, I'm going off what they telling me that's being provided. Where that shit come from, you know, I can only go off what they saying. But, you know, she addressed it and said, I never tried to reach out to him. So, again, I only addressed the allegations, you know what I'm saying, that they said against me. Because outside of that, I don't know nothing about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just was clear, you know, that I wasn't trying to do nothing. Because at the end of the day, y'all know my daddy going through a trial right now, you know? I would never want nobody to jeopardize the situation. I just hate it. I just hate that I even got in there, you know what I'm saying? And had to be removed. Because at the end of the day, that alone sparked the confusion. You know what I'm saying? Right. The situation of him trying to get out the room to attack me while I'm in the court sparked the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just unneeded situation. Right. But that's really, and I'm gonna be honest, this is, you know, ain't really much more I can say about it at this point. That's the story. This is what happened.
All right, now I got one more thing, and we're gonna get out of here if you know what I'm saying, if you ready. So to sum it all up, the defense contacted you and said somebody contacted the feds and said all this stuff, right? So
no, so they contacted, it's a sidebar, right? So they had in court, not like somebody directly just said, yeah.
Right. Okay, so if they got the mother saying she never said it, right? Mm-hmm. So that should kind of like throw that out the window, right? Once it surfaced to.
Now that I don't know, because from my understanding, and of course I don't have like something to just look at. I'm going off what they're saying to me, right?
Right.
From my understanding, the information that I was told about the allegation is what the prosecution told the judge. So I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know.
And then I feel like if they saying that they said something, nobody got in contact with them.
The defense?
Or no, nobody like got, you know what I'm saying? If y'all saying a message came from somewhere and they contacted you, shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, somebody else contact them or something like?
Well, this is my opinion. As far as the defense, it's no need to contact the source of what the prosecution say. You contact what goes against that as your, you know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. If I was on the defense, how I would do it, I wouldn't care about who put the allegation out. I'll go to, you know.
Right. Facts. That's facts.
So,
all right, you know. I felt like you did good explaining, and I felt like we got something accomplished by, you know, having Mama Duck come up here and let it be known all the allegations towards her, you know what I'm saying, was cap, and you know, you said it was cap. We knew that was cap anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I would have been making videos all fucking week trying to address them all. So I'm glad I was able to address them on one live though.
Right. So, you know, yeah. So, hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Shut alive.
Definitely.
You know,
I'm about to take this hot ass Christmas hat off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, most definitely gotta get in the Christmas spirit. You know, I'm pretty sure if she get any more updates, she'll let y'all know. She'll let the truth
team know. Pause. My days of the old block case is over.
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. I guess what you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know.
As far as me, and because like I said, I don't think I have nothing else to do with it. I clarify my standing on whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna no more update. I got the rest of my notes, of course. I'm gonna do my videos.
Right.
We gonna leave the old block to music in them, okay? I done had enough of it. Okay. I'm done. Look, I thought, and I'll be honest, I always thought I was gonna get tied up into that Millie case, okay? Because you know I've been deep diving that shit. I never would expect being in freaking Chicago 36 hours. All this was going to take place. So yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that one. Look, they got Mickey Truth in the paperwork at this point. My videos, listen. Y'all remember when, was it the proffer, whatever document it was, where they had the YouTube video? And I said, hell nah, if my YouTube get up in some paperwork, I'm done. God damn it.
Hey, God damn it. But hey, listen though, you did say, and listen, y'all, and I keep reminding her, she did say she want to be big. She always say she want to go viral.
And that like this, goddamn.
Hey, but you ain't say hi though, goddamn it. You ain't say hi. You just said you want to be big. You want to go viral.
Ooh, not like this.
Your motherfucker.
So yeah, the paperwork people that love to go to these sites, yeah, y'all gonna see YouTube and Mickey Truth in that shit.
Right. hey, you got what you asked for, goddammit. You damn sure got what you asked for.
Goddamn. Okay. But I ain't going nowhere. I take it back what I said that once my videos and shit getting in paperwork, I'm leaving. I'm still here. But yeah, I ain't fucking around covering the old block Rico no more. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. However, we back on Melly and YSL come next week. Okay.
They say, you know, you got to be Pacific. I'm telling you, hey, listen, hey, and that's real. Hey, that's real stuff, man. When y'all be praying and putting stuff in the atmosphere,
man, listen,
you have to be specific because God give you what you're asking for, God.
Now, when my ass say I want to be a millionaire, why they ain't happy?
Hey, right. Hey, shit like that take time, goddamn. No, but see, no, look though, you have to put yourself in that situation. You put yourself in this situation.
Where Barbara Walters at? So I can get this. Matter of fact, where Vlad at? I'm ready to get my check. my booster check. Okay.
Most definitely need to hit Mickey Truth up.
Yes, okay, like but y'all make sure y'all got a couple more days for my research 101 class. The content topic is THF Beizou. Oh my gosh, for y'all people that be in these comments. Yes, Beizou is aware he is the topic of my class. God damn. Everybody don't mind they shit, man.
Right. Now, hey, look. Now, some that I did notice though, for the people that don't know what's going on when you be saying for your class, because when you've been saying it the last couple times on live, you haven't really went in detail that I know of. So, like, kind of go in detail and let them know what this class is about and what they're gonna learn and why should they sign up.
Okay, well, I started these a couple months ago, but I had stopped them because of scheduling. But anyway, research 101 class, you learn the basis of what Mickey Truth does or what anybody can do, but you learn it from Mickey Truth. You learn the foundation of research. You learn what is a FOIA or FOIL, depending on where it's at. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, you learn how you will request it. I teach you my wording because, everybody can word it any way they want. I teach you the steps to be a good researcher. And then, I use a case study. Every time I have a class, it's a case study. This particular class, like I said, THF Beizou will be the case study. So we'll actually walk through researching a case. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. And it's $75. Mine, the regular price is $150, but it's $75. So y'all got until Friday. Hit bookmickytruth@gmail.com. And yeah. And I'll see y'all on Saturday. It's Saturday. The 16th is Saturday, I believe. Yeah. Saturday, 4 to 6.
Okay, so when I take your class, I learn how to pull body cam footage and paperwork and all that stuff there.
You learn how to research. Okay, that's included. You gonna see? Okay. Look, you already trying to jump ahead.
Hey, no, because I just want
you gonna learn the foundation. Listen, you gonna learn the foundations of Research 101, which includes requesting those documents, requesting those videos. Okay. You're gonna learn how to piece together Mickey Truth style. Everybody want Mickey Truth stamp on their shit, so y'all learn from the best.
Okay, I'm down. So I'm gonna take the class and start me a body cam footage page.
A lot of people want that too.
Right.
Yo, before we get out of here, because I keep seeing yellow name pop up, we gotta talk about.
Hey, I was gonna say, do you want to do we have to start another live or what?
Oh, shit, yeah, we might need to just so this can be.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I'm just gonna come on live. I ain't gonna stream it on mine.
Okay. All right. So what we gonna do is we gonna end this live and y'all pull back up on my channel and we gonna get into King Yellow, man. And
one last thing, y'all, it's on my community wall and it's on my Instagram, or y'all can just hit me up and I will definitely, give you more details. But yeah, tap in with the Mickey Truth Research 101. Okay. Anybody can take it. Bloggers, YouTubers, y'all can take it. Just pay your money.
Hey, and you better, cause guess what? If you take the class, especially to the bloggers and the YouTubers, you take the class, you don't have to wait till Mickey Truth drop the paperwork. You don't have to wait till 1090 Jake drop the paperwork. You go get that motherfucker yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got the knowledge.
That fee up front, you already know what's going on. Because people pay me to do this. Like, I'm giving y'all game that could be cutting into my back end. But, I like to teach it because, it's cool.
Oh, definitely.
And last thing.
Go ahead.
Any rappers or whatever, if you want to be my case study for January, just hit me up.
Okay, for sure. Mm-hmm. So, look, you just got to make sure you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can. We gonna the class don't know about it, and I record all my classes, so I'm just saying.
Hey, so
but I appreciate your music, man.
For sure.
Cool, man. I ain't cried. I thought I was gonna cry because this has been a tense day. So y'all know I'm a real nigga. I wasn't about to cry, but no, seriously. It's been a intense couple days, and I just felt like it was only right that, you know, music be the one to break this down. Because when everything first broke, I hit up music going crazy. Like, bruh, you'll never you know what's going on. So, you know.
I appreciate that too. You let me interview you first about the situation, because most definitely it's gonna be a lot of people hitting you up, especially once the paperwork drops. So
yeah,
you know, I appreciate that.
And catch me Wednesday, okay, on X-Men Rico.
Okay, X-Man Rico, she gonna be on his channel. Make sure y'all pull up Wednesday. Somebody said, could you say it, let them know again? She said, how you get into class. You let them know how to.
You just send me an email to bookmickeystruth@gmail.com. You will send your $75 to my Cash App, $ Mickey Truth 2022. Make sure you put your name, if I'm not familiar with who you are, and put the date, which is 12/16/23.
Okay, and it's also on her community wall.
And like I said, it's really, I just pick random numbers for how many people can be in the class, but hell, it's really no limit. I can have as many people if I want in the class, but we'll see, you know. I don't like it too big, you know, just, you know,
right.
A lot of questions, because it's actually like a presentation on that. We're going to really get our hands-on experience. So, yeah. It's bookmickeystruth@gmail.com. Any questions, hit me up on Instagram. And Boredom does pretty well with keeping it shared. So, definitely. I'm going to try to miss me. Look, I went strong earlier in the year every month. My goal is to do it once a month. I just need, you know, like I said, I like to have willing participants to allow me to use them as a case study. So again, shout out to THF Bezu for being a willing participant. We had Fredo Bang was one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them to be willing, because we get into their business. We actually research them. So, you know, I just like when they, you know, willing to let me do it. But yeah, that's that.
All right, so we finna end this live, and I'm finna go live, and Mickey finna pull up. And if y'all want to hear our opinion on the King Yella situation, y'all make sure y'all pull up. Just give me like 10 minutes.
No, Yella, no.
hey, man, Yella say he outside. Goddamn, anybody got a problem? Pull up.
Hey, so, you know, I'm gonna save it for the next live. I'm messy as hell, but I'm gonna save it for the next live. All right, we see y'all in 10 minutes.
All right.